can't even focus on it. All that's in my mind lately is one person. And not the one I love, but the one I hate the most. Thawne. She does find a way to make light of the situation sometimes, though. This paperwork with Thawne will have to wait a little longer. I wouldn't want to be late for my date with Fiona. After all, there are no excuses with her knowing I'm the fastest man alive. Still, there's been no sign of Thawne for quite a long time. That isn't like him. He must be planning something big. I'll have to...
Please, I'm telling you, my boy is innocent. I beg you, believe me.
Please, ma'am, there's nothing we can do. I understand your concern, but the evidence is overwhelming and plants your son at the crime scene.
He would never murder anyone. I'm telling you, he's being framed.
Please, you're not helping any matters. I'm asking you to leave before I have to ask one of my officers to escort you off the premises.
That won't be necessary, Captain. I'd like to hear what she has to say. If her son really is innocent, we can't brush the case off.
Barry, this isn't like those miracle cases you work. Her son has no alibi.
Just like they said about my father.
Which is exactly why I'm prohibiting you from getting involved in this. As far as your father's case goes, that hasn't been resolved either.
Please, sir, if you can help me and my boy in any way.
Don't worry, ma'am. If your son is truly innocent, I'll prove it.
You're overworked as it is, Alan. Look at your desk. It's cluttered with unsolved case files. It doesn't need another.
It's better off there rather than in a filing cabinet left to be forgotten. And as far as my father's case goes, I'll prove his innocence too. I'm closer than ever to catching my mother's killer!
Barry, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
Just let me take this case. That's all I'm asking, Fred.
Fine. You'd better get it resolved before the court date or I'm lifting it from you and taking your badge back. I won't have you chasing the impossible anymore. You'll either do your job or not have one at all. That's not me being a jerk. That's me looking out for your mental health.
Fair enough.
I'll leave it to you then.
Thank you so much, sir. Nobody would help me. My son.
It's okay. Just calm down. Take it easy and start from the beginning. That mother and her child. I feel so bad for them. Even though Fred was right about me taking on more problems than I can handle, I've got to make them my first priority. To make matters worse, though, I'm now running late for my date with Fiona. Hopefully buying some of her favorite flowers to make up for it. I'll take the white tulips, please.
Good choice. What's the occasion?
Running late for a date.
Oh, I see. Good luck with that one, pal.
Thanks. Oh! Whoa! Oh my god!
Whoa! Put it out! Barry, be careful!
They're tulips. Your favorite.
Yeah, they're beautiful. I've got the perfect vase for them.
I didn't realize they were so flammable.
Well, it's the thought that counts, right?
Sorry.
Don't be. I'm just happy you're here.
What did I do to deserve a girl like you?
It must be like getting struck by lightning twice. So, what got you here so late? Carjacking? A bank robbery?
I wish. I mean, I don't wish. I would rather there be no crime. I meant I would rather have been that...
I know what you mean, you dork. Just tell me.
Okay. I don't want to bring down the mood, but I overheard Captain Chire and this woman. Some kid got framed for murder like my father, and his mother was trying to tell us. I was the only one who'd actually listen to her. I already failed to help August Hart in his case. I couldn't just pass up another.
Barry, I'm sorry to hear that. You know what? Let's go back to the precinct and figure this out together. I want to help just as much as you.
Really? Fiona, thank you. I promise I'll make it up to you.
It'll certainly be an interesting date. But a unique one. I'll give you that much. Please, Barry. I did not take you for a slob. Don't take it the wrong way. I still want to date you, but
I've been meaning to get around to those, but with Thawne and all, without anybody else in the precinct right now, I can finish them all up. That's one less task to worry about. All that's left now is the case file I told you about. I did peek at it while dealing with the other files, though. Nothing seems out of the ordinary.
sometimes you just have to take it slow to notice the details. I don't even think these are organized in a proper order. Wait a minute.
What is it?
This can't be a coincidence. When the papers are lined up like this, it appears to be some sort of anagram. I think it says Elias? But that could mean only one thing.
Thawne. He's back and targeting Darwin.
We've got to warn him.
I'm calling Wally. We'll come up with a plan together and might actually stand a chance this time. I won't let Thawne kill another person I care about.
Thawne's targeting me? Why me, though? What do I have to offer?
Figure out why isn't as important as keeping you safe.
That's why you called me here. We decided to escort you to the cabin we hid Barry's father at. It's the only place we could think of that'd be safe from Thawne.
How come I didn't hear my name get mentioned in this plan?
I'm sorry, Max, but you have no idea what Thawne is capable of. It'd be too risky to pin you up against him just yet.
What? Are you forgetting that I saved your butt from Count Vertigo?
You caught him off guard and got lucky. Trust us, Max, you aren't ready. You haven't even finished your training yet, and even if you had, you wouldn't be ready to face Thawne. Barry and I are barely enough to handle him ourselves.
We're just looking out for your well-being.
And here I thought I was ready to become a full-fledged hero. I even got my name picked out. I was thinking something like Savitar.
Just do your best to keep Fiona safe in case Thawne decides to go after her instead. I'm counting on you, Max.
Oh, I will, I promise. Nobody will harm her as long as I'm around.
Well, in that case, we should probably get going before it's too late. You ready, Darwin?
I guess so.
Be safe, everybody.
Hang on, Wally. Something doesn't feel right.
Wait, what do you mean? What's wrong?
My dad normally has the fireplace going 24/7. I don't see any smoke coming from the chimney.
Maybe he just let it go out this once?
I doubt it.
Quite perceptive of you, Barry.
Hey, get behind me, Darwin!
Let go of my father! No! Or I'll kill you, Thawne! Do you hear me? I'll kill you!
Why is it that you hero types always talk a better fight than you can deliver? I may end up leaving your century out of sheer boredom. Despite it being empty, hearing you make such a threat warms my heart. For making me feel such a way, I'll do you a favor and let your father go.
Wally, get my dad and Darwin out of here!
Let's not get too ahead of ourselves now. I did arrange all this so they could be here too.
How did you know where my father was? How'd you know we were coming here?
Ah yes, the $1 million questions. Why frame the boy and target Darwin? Why the new suit? All of them will be answered by the end of today.
So you're the big bad Thawne I've been hearing about.
Max, what are you doing here?
I've been following you guys in case Thawne showed up and you needed my help. Just lecture me later, alright?
Fine! Get Mr. Allen and Darwin out of here!
On it.
Not so fast.
Let him go!
No!
Barry, are you alright?
I'm fine. Are you and Max able to keep fighting?
We're more than ready for round 2.
Too bad that's no longer an option.
What the hell was that thing?
Some of the parts on it. They're from the lab thefts when your father was framed.
You were responsible for my father's death? I should have known.
You'll have time to mourn over it later. Right now, you should be far more concerned about the Speed Force generator I just turned on. Despite knowing the kind of suffering you'll endure in there, it still isn't enough. The pain I wish I could cause you is beyond even what the Speed Force has to offer. Still, I can find solace in this. Goodbye, Barry Allen. You know, had it not been for the Speed Force resistant suit I manufactured, I would have been pulled in by the kinetic current just then. You and your friends, on the other hand, you're all much more susceptible to it without any kind of protection.
He's right. I feel it pulling me in like a current.
No, I won't let it take you. Die!
Wally!
No, Barry, stay back! You can't let it drag you in too!
You took his place. No. Damn you.
No, that's not good. We gotta save him.
Max, don't!
I got you. Just hang on.
No, Max, what are you doing? It's gonna take you too!
No, that can't be it! They can't just be gone like that! Come on, you stupid thing, work! No, what do I do now?
Fade into obscurity, I hope. You know, I was originally planning to attack you at the museum opening before Dr. Light beat me to it. How good it would have been to bring down the monument to your ego. Now that I've gotten to witness you losing more of your friends, though, I'm actually happy things turned out this way. Our race continues, Flash.
Darwin! No! No!
Let me take some punches
Barry!
for you tonight. Listen to me now. I need to let you know. You don't have to go it alone.
Barry, wake up. We should talk.
Don't ask.
I want to ask.
I don't mean to be rude, but what are you doing here, Bruce? I'm the one with super speed. Gotham's a long way from Central City.
Fiona called. She told me what happened. Said you could use a friend right about now. I'm not really the best at these things, but I'm here for you.
Wally's gone, Bruce! He was more than my friend. He was like a brother. Like a son. Then Max, he tried to help Wally. When I didn't. When I froze up. If I had just done something.
I've been in your shoes before, Barry. I watched a lot of friends die. People I formed bonds with. I vowed to never let anything happen to them. It failed.
How do you keep fighting? Just move on after losing someone like that? I still haven't gotten over Darrow Iris. Especially my mother. So long ago.
You and I know better than anyone that the pain never goes away. Me with my parents, and you with your mother. It's what put us on these paths. All the others we lost along the way are just like them. Our reason to keep fighting what took them from us. So we can ensure it never happens to anyone else.
But it happens! Time and time again! Despite everything I try to do!
Then let me help you this time. We can stop Thawne together.
No offense, but it wouldn't be enough. Thawne is unlike anyone you've encountered. I know the League is hard to get a hold of, and really only meant for big crises, but that might be my only hope.
I'm sorry to tell you that's out of the question. Hal and Clark are off-world right now. Diana is doing a ritual for her fallen sisters, and even I can't seem to find out where Arthur went.
Well, we can't beat Thawne alone! The only other speedsters I can think of are on another Earth entirely! Jay and... Wait. That's it. Jay! He has to know about the Speed Force. Maybe even more than Thawne does. He might know what happened to Wally and Max. Maybe we can get them back.
Don't get too hopeful. I hate to take away your optimism, but I'd also hate to see you disappointed if there's no way to get them back.
No, I can tell. Jay will have a solution. We just have to find a way to contact him.
Combining Wayne Tech with what Darwin had at his lab might help us send some kind of signal between Earths. It's worth a shot, right?
Yeah, it's worth a shot. Do you think this will work?
We should know any second now.
Well, aren't you the clever bunch? Sending out a broadwidth wave at the same frequency as my Earth? Ingenious. It's good to see you again, Barry. And to meet your friend. Where are the others at?
That's actually why we called you here, Jay. Wally and Max. Thawne made some kind of machine that generated a breach in the Speed Force. It pulled them in. I thought of you. Surely you have to know of a way to get them back.
I'm so sorry, Barry. This is terrible for so many reasons. We need another scientific mind on this. What about Darwin? Where is he?
Thawne took him as a hostage or something. That was another reason we contacted you. We figured you could get a hold of Accelerated Man so we could track Thawne down and then we'd be able to fight together.
This is worse than I thought. The whole multiverse could be in danger.
And why is that?
What Thawne did, he tore open the Speed Force when it's meant to be enclosed. Think of it like a black hole. It could become unstable. The thing about the Speed Force is that it's like the universe itself. Nearly infinite.
Which means it stretches across other Earths.
I discovered this when some of my own partners shared the same fate as Wally and your other friend, Max. It was many years ago, when I first became the Flash. I was battling a villainess calling herself Magneta. Seemed like I was done for. But then I was saved by my partner. Her name was Jessie Chambers. Magneta had the power to bend metal at her will. She unwittingly tried to bring the building we were in down around us. Jessie tried running me to safety. She moved so fast that she ripped open a hole in the Speed Force. Like your mindset on your partners, I thought there must be a way to get her back. So I developed a Speed Force cannon to rip it open again. This time in a controlled setting. However, it was then that I realized the consequences. There is no controlling the Speed Force. And I had to close it for good. Despite Jessie being trapped there. I've been carrying that burden with me ever since.
So what you're saying is we need to close the Speed Force again, despite Wally and Max being trapped in it like Jessie?
No! We can't just abandon them like that! Thawne said the Speed Force is like some form of torture. We can't do that to our friends!
I don't like it either. When it's a few lives or beyond infinite. We can at least leave it open for as long as it'll allow. Maybe they escape before we close it.
It's a predicament that nobody should have to be in. But unfortunately, we three have to make the tough call here. I made my decision when I condemned Jessie to that fate. I'll leave you two to mull it over, while I get the Speed Force cannon and Accelerated Man.
Just a quick reminder, Super Speed, I don't have it.
You're starting to sound like Oliver. Jokes don't really suit you, Batman.
We'll agree to disagree. Now let's take this slowly and stealthily. We still have the element of surprise. Everybody follow my lead and we can do this effectively.
Hey, who made him the leader?
Don't worry, Darwin. I'm going to get you out of here.
Someone should have told you. Never make promises you can't keep, Barry Allen.
But those are the best kind. Ew. Come on, I can do a better comeback than that.
You're rather confident for someone who just lost his friends. Or are you forgetting that you're about to lose another?
I have more than just those friends. Get Darwin out of here. We'll deal with Thawne.
If you say so.
I think we've already established I'm faster than your batarangs.
Perhaps, but are you faster than an explosion?
This ends tonight, Thawne. We'll die before we let you escape again.
You all will. That's quite clear by the 25th century.
No!
Say goodbye to your friends now, Barry. We need some alone time. After all, according to Jay, this could be our last battle. In which case, do you wonder why I brought Darwin to another warehouse location? If it wasn't obvious enough, it was to reminisce the last hostage I took, Daryl Fry. Now, we're at the original warehouse location that you failed. You could have prevented what happened to Wally and Max. What I'm going to do to Fiona and Darwin. You said you'd throw away the suit. You'd give up the mantle of the Flash. Being the self-righteous bastard you are, though, you just had to don the mask again. Come at me. Again.
You did this yourself, Thawne! And for what? To try and take the spotlight for yourself?
As I've said before, the things we're truly capable of are unimaginable. At least, to you.
All this talk about what you can do and what you know. But look at the facts, Thawne. Your plan didn't work.
The second part maybe, but the first part, Barry, that's already done. That's history. Do you remember when you broke your arm in the 6th grade? Someone pushed you down the stairs in school. When you looked back, no one was there. Do you remember the electrical fire that burned down your first house in Fallville? Or the day you moved to Central City and you left the back door open by accident? Your dog ran out and got hit by a car. What if all that was orchestrated by one person? By an enemy you hadn't even made yet? I opened the door, Barry. I started the fire. I pushed you down the stairs. My favorite moment of ruining your childhood, though? Murdering your mother.
You bastard!
I'm every bad day you've ever had. It's been an education all these years. All the science fairs and baseball games. No sign of the man you'll come to be. The one I hate so much.
You've had so many chances to kill me! Why just torment me? Why ruin my life?
Because you ruined mine. You took everything away from me. So I'm returning the favor.
No, I don't think that's entirely why. You would have just killed me by now. I think there's something else. You said you're from the future, and discovered your fate by traveling to my time. That I'm the reason you became the Reverse Flash, so I think, if you kill me before you're born, you'll fade from existence. It's not that you won't kill me. You simply can't kill me.
Trying to get under my skin, Barry. It won't work.
So that's why you keep coming at me with numerous schemes instead of just one. First you tried making me quit. Then you tried trapping me in the Speed Force. What's next? I think you're finally out of options.
Barry, there you are. We've been looking everywhere for you. Wait, you beat Thawne single-handedly? But how?
Thawne not only fought me physically, but psychologically too. I just gave him a taste of his own medicine. What happened with the Speed Force? Did Wally or Max come through?
I'm sorry. I had to close it. Nobody came back.
At least we got justice for them. Thawne is finally beaten.
Thank you so much, sir, my son.
It's my pleasure. I'm sorry that your son was used as bait for criminal activity, but it made proving his case a little easier.
Thank you so much, sir. Nobody would help me.
It's okay. I am here now. I love you, Mom.
My favorite moment of ruining your childhood, though? Murdering your mother. I was wondering when you'd come to gloat over your victory. I wonder how long it took Elias to design this special holding unit for me. No matter, I'll eventually get out.
No, you're never getting out of here. And I didn't come to gloat. I came to ask something of you. Confess to murdering my mother. Confess that you murdered Nora Allen.
I don't think I will. Enjoy your petty little victories, Barry. But no matter how fast you run, you can't save everyone. Not the ones that matter to you.
My father doesn't deserve this! You want to hurt me! Leave him out of it! He's endured enough!
You said it yourself, Barry. I can't kill you. The only way to harm you is through the people you love. If it's of any meaning to you, it does pain my heart each time too. Don't forget, I lived years in your life as well. I had relationships and bonds with these people too.
I hate you.
And I hate you. It's why you'll never get what you really want from me. All that you did to capture me, it was for nothing.
Did you get what you wanted?
No. There's only one way I can get that.
If it's not enough the first time, it will be the second. I know your mom would have liked to see you showing up to save her. You couldn't then, but you can do that for others now.
Thawne's a classic sociopath. They have a knack for knowing what'll get under your skin.
Yeah, they do.
You okay?
Nothing I can't run off.
We should talk.
Batman, what the fuck you doing in here?
Even though Fred was right about me taking on more problems than I can handle, I've got to make them my first priority. Fuck you, fan! Fuck you!
Are you ready for your socks to be blown off? Oh.
Thawne is responsible for my father's death? I should have known! Wait, what the hell? Wait, dude, are you killing me off? What? Alright, that's it, dude. Skirt!